My name is Rhapsody and welcome to Tharsis, a game by Choice Provisions. This is a turn-based space strategy game. It's kind of like a board game. Pretty much, you roll a bunch of die and then use them to resolve conflicts. We're actually going to go into the tutorial so that I can show the mechanics we're going to be working with in the way that the game explains them. I have played through the tutorial and a few of the games by myself just to know that I was well acquainted enough with the system to talk about it. Welcome! This briefing will give you an idea on how to command the crew and utilize functions of the Iktomi. The Iktomi is our ship, by the way. The journey is about halfway over, but it's still useful to have a refresher course. Your ultimate goal, reach Mars. So we're on our way to Mars. Ultimately, if we arrive at Mars, we've won the game. So yay! Space exploration, ship view. The Iktomi has a staff of 6. However, the rest of the crew are busy right now. The ship consists of 8 modules, each with its own use. Up here we have the integrity of the ship. The red marks show the amount of damage we're going to take if we don't resolve all of our conflicts, or if we don't resolve our damage-based conflicts next turn. Then we've got our food over here. We can keep our crew active and replenish their dice. This is an example of a character. Their stress level is shown on this bar on the left, their health is shown on these 6 pips on the right, and then the amount of dice they have is shown here. So we've got 4 out of a possible total of 5. Their available amount of dice decreases by 1 each time they're used. Here's an event. 1 repair is needed. So I roll die and then I can spend, a 6 has 6 repair, a 1 has 1 repair. Hazards mean if I roll a 3, I'm subject to this hazard, which we're about to find out is void, and this is the amount of damage that I'll be dealt at the end of the turn. Now that's not always damage, sometimes it's a different effect. It says, oh, -1 dice to all people at the end of the turn if you haven't resolved this, that kind of thing. Events. Reducing the repair value to 0 will remove the event, otherwise the damage will be applied every turn. Select a crew member and move here. Module view. So, we've got rolling. Dice can be re-rolled and re-rolled again if you've got a specialist. But here we go. Here's an example roll. So this 3 attempted to get affected by stasis. These hazards represent dangers the crew might get if any of the dice match the indicated number. So if there's an injury dice up here, it'll look orange. And if I roll the number on that injury dice, my character will take a damage. Stasis, the dice will be stuck and it won't be able to be re-rolled. And void, the die is lost entirely. Like, it just disappears. It's not lost from your total, it's just lost from your ability to roll. Assist is automatically used to prevent these hazards. So as you saw, one of our assists was used to prevent stasis there. The onboard countermeasures to prevent the crew from hazards. Your ship replenishes 1 assist every single turn. Okay, let's move onwards. So repairs are completed when the repair amount is reduced to 0. You can see it says 13 here. That's the total of all of the dice I have available in their current rolled state. So I have 13 available right now, but I'm going to use a 2 to fix this. It's the most efficient. Place a dice here. This is a class ability. It requires a 1 or a higher roll, and it will give me +1 food. So I'll put a 3 in there. We got a total of +1 food from that, and then we can put another die in here, 1 or higher, and it will earn us 4 food. The final one we're just going to chuck into the research projects down here. Research projects basically are the kind of special abilities that you can roll at any time. So I've got Choice Harvest, which takes a total of 3 die. So any excess die that I have, I can just chuck down here in the research projects, as long as it's not a number that is already filled. So if I roll an excess 4, I can't put it into the research projects because I've already got a 4 in there. So you want to get this hovering around 2 or 3 at all times so you can use one of these when you need it. Oh, cool. I have only just noticed that you can actually interact with elements on the inside of it. Like, yeah, awesome. I can also re-roll all of my research projects to try and find something that I think is going to be more useful for me in the future. So then we'll finish our deployment, and the game is going to say, oh cool, next turn, let's detect the new events. In the tutorial, The new event is that 2 of your characters die and one of your modules gets blown up. Oh god.
We have prepared for any disaster. For every disaster. Not all of them at once. We can't turn back, but how can we go on?
So here we're actually launching into one of the games. Like, this is just going to be a completely normal setup for a game. A cluster of micrometeoroids has crippled the Iktomi and killed 2 crew. J. Cross has been ejected into space, and Mapia Musgrave has suffered a fatal injury. Our new goal is just to survive. So now, here we have the rest of our crew members. We've got a specialist, doctor, mechanic, and captain. They've each got their own abilities. Some of them are going to be particularly important, but we'll just go for an overlook. The specialist can re-roll an extra time, as I mentioned earlier. The doctor, if they roll a 5 or above, can use it to heal everyone in the module. The mechanic can use a 5 or above to heal the ship by 1, and the captain can use a 5 or above to give everyone in the same area as he is +1 die. So, -1 dice all definitely needs to be fixed, because losing dice is the quickest way to lose the game. So we're going to take our person with the highest amount of die, he has 3, and roll them in here. Unfortunately, we've used a stasis on that. Or we've used an assist to prevent stasis on that. So we can roll a 4, 5, or a 6, so we've got a 50% chance to fix this. Oh, that's not good. Alright, there's nothing else I can do with that, so I'll chuck it into the research project. Almost anyone should be able to fix this, but think about it, we've got a total of 6 available die here. 2 of them have to go to fix this, which means I've got 4 total die to try and fix a meteoroid strike, which is a 27. That's really, really high. That's not good at all. That's actually abysmal. Oh no. Okay, I think I'm going to move Jean-Alo into here, that's the captain, because if I roll a 4 and a 5, or a 4 and a 6, or a 5 and a 5, like, anything that is the upper half, and I roll double, I'm gonna be excellent, because I'll be able to get... Oh, it works. Perfect. I get +1 die, not only to the captain, but also to the mechanic, and then I can solve the event. But yeah, I only have 4 die remaining, and a meteoroid strike happening over here that takes 27, so imagine I get 6 on every single die. I still only get 24 total. There's no way I can actually fix that meteoroid strike. It's not actually possible. So now I've got to think about the other parts of the ship and which of those I really care about. So here we have the ability to grow food. Actually, I'll deploy someone for just a second. This is a greenhouse. We can gain food. Basically, you have to get a double. So all of these dice have to equal one another, as you can see here by the equal signs. The first one gives you nothing. The second one gives you a food, and the third one gives you a food. And then we've got this module here, which I believe is, yes, life support. So this is for regaining die. And the first one does give you 2 regained dies. But if you want to do it again, you're also going to have to roll the same number. So this is definitely something that I'm wanting to do. See, if I get another 3, I'm not going to be able to put it in research projects, so I'll invest a 3 in here. And then roll this again, just in case I get a 3. Oh, fuck yes. Excellent, the doctor's all the way back up to full die. Now that room is completely used, so I can't really chuck the specialist in there. Currently where the specialist is an area that can give me assists. Increases the amount of assists used to prevent hazards when re-rolling. She doesn't actually have a special ability that I can chuck anything into. Like here it's just +1 reroll. It's not put 5 in there and then you're better. I can try and roll her for health recovery, or I can try and roll for recovery of the ship. That might be interesting actually. Fix damage that has caused things to the ship, but that has to get... If I'm gonna try and heal the ship, I'm gonna have to get double of the same die, and with 2 die, that's not super likely. 2 dice, rather. I'm going to constantly fuck up the pluralizing of the word dice, or the singularization of the word dice, and the pluralization of the word die. I'm gonna fuck that up constantly. That's just the reality of the situation. I apologize to anyone who is supremely offended by such a thing. Nothing really super beneficial in there. I guess I could try and start knocking that out a little bit. Or heal the special... You know what? Fuck it. The specialist has 3 rerolls. Let's see if we can actually get Harvest Food done. 1 and a 3. No. 4 and a 3. That's kind of annoying. Don't roll a 3. Oh, why? Okay, I don't think any of these are actually amazing, so I'm gonna shuffle my entire usage. Now, when you use any amount of die from here, they fill out from the left. So if I use this, it will waste the 3, but if I put the 1 in first, it would use the 1. So the reason I can do this is I can reroll basically for free now, because otherwise the 3 is going to be wasted, so I can just use it now for this. And I'm actually going to call home. Reducing the stress of the entire crew is actually relatively important in the early game, so that you don't get such horrible effects.
Moods are turning sour. The crew's and my own. But if I can't lead them, we're all dead. I need to get it together.
So when I was talking about the effects, we've got a choice here. Choose a side project to perform, but be aware it may have negative consequences. The severity of all of the choices are influenced by the stress of the crew, so keep them mentally healthy. And that's exactly what we were just trying to do. We were trying to de-stress them before we had to go into this option. So +1 dice for all crew, -1 health for all crew. That will kill the doctor. I can't do that. Or +2 a ship, +2 assist, -1 ship. I'm gonna have to do that. So we've currently got 2 food. I'll fill out the specialist and the captain, and we're going to be a lot better in this round because of it. Oh, wow. I am unable to fix this problem. But, that's really annoying. So you also can't move through hazardous areas without taking a damage. So I can't get to the end of the ship without dealing with the I am unable first. But it's also got a void on 5. If I'm gonna have to deal with voids, I want to deal with those first. I think I'll roll Anderson Silver in there. Sorry, Allison Silver. What? Okay, so this is gonna waste an assist, but at least we've managed. I could also heal her if I get super greedy here. Alright, I'm gonna put this in the dice hole and then just re-roll these. Nice. Oh, that's not nice. I'm 1 off. I actually have to still use all 3 of these. God damn it. Okay, next. I always want the captain to try and act in an area where everyone else is acting. I'm gonna have the mechanic try and fix this by himself. That's really bad. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay. Fuck, I'm 1 off being able to do it as well. Because I could put 4 up here, removing this down to 8, and then I put the 3 and the 2 down into the research project to get special tools for 7 repair. But that's not going to be enough to do it. Oh, this is really bad. Alright, I'm gonna have to throw another person in here, which means I may as well just do that. Wait, the doctor's on 1 health. Oh, awesome. So the meteorite strike is about to kill us all. The doctor's gonna have to come in here. Okay, thankfully, the assist prevented her from getting injured on that roll. Now, I'm interested in what I can do here. I can heal the ship with these. I can heal my own character there and then resolve the crisis. Oh, that's probably the way I have to do it. So this is going to heal the mechanic and myself using my class ability. Throw the 5 in here. And the 6 has to go up here and the 2 down here. I could have actually rerolled that too, and I probably should have. Then Jean Allure. I think I really do need to start working on this meteoroid strike. Okay, but we'll definitely invest the 6 first. I'm not going to save the 4. Go big or go home. Alright, we've got stasis on 2-1s. It's fine, we'll start peppering it down again. 1 in a research project is probably going to be more useful than 1 in there. You usually overkill those events by 1 anyway.
I let my fear get the better of me, but the others have proven me wrong. I'm proud of how the crew has come together. I think we might actually have a chance.
-1 ship will give us negative stress for all crew. They all have around 30% stress, so that would actually be pretty effective. But also, +2 health for both the specialist and the doctor. My 2 lowest health minions, guys, for -1 ship. I think we have to do that. We don't have any food to give everyone. Oh, come. God damn it. We're getting so many problems at the same time. Okay. This is going to be difficult. So rolling double 5s is going to be necessary for the mechanic to fix this by himself. No, I'm going to have to get the doctor to fix this. Oh, God damn it. Okay, so I can go 4 and 6 to finish this, and then put a 3 and a 6 in here. That seems pretty good. Although there's nothing I really want to do with those yet. Maybe special tools, probably on this. Speaking of, we do need to start rolling this. So if we roll a 4, we're just voided that die, which is super annoying. Yep, that die just left. We now can't do anything with it. Invest the 5, and this is stasis as well, so I can't do anything about that. God damn it. We're gonna have to deal with all of the ones that are reducing health as well. Fuck. I solve it with these. But then I have to waste 1. I guess I could reroll. Yeah, I'll reroll. It's decent. Alright. So that solves that event. Then we've got -2 health all that's going to have to be resolved by Pakal. Roll 6s, please. Come on. 6 and a 3 is not enough. That's stasis, and we only have duct tape. Duct tape becomes sedatives. Yeah, we've not got enough. We're all dead. God damn it. So, impending damage, 1 damage is dealt to everyone by this, and then 2 damage dealt to everyone by this. All of us die. So, the game is randomly generated, and in the first round there, we had a 27 that needed to be solved. So, oftentimes, I'll find my most successful runs. I've never actually managed to complete the game, by the way, just get pretty late in it. I've often found my most successful runs start with 2 relatively low encounters. We've got like a 10 and a 16 maybe. And then I can solve that with 2 or 3 party members. And then I have 1 party member just go to wherever they need to go. You know, harvest food, reduce stress, whatever is needed at that point in time. Oh, that was an unfortunate setup for us. My name has been Rhapsody, that's been Tharsis. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself as much as I have. If you have, please click like, it does matter an incredible amount, especially on the first episode of a series. And hopefully, we'll see you next time for some better luck and some better die rolls. See you then.